Gemma Collins has divided opinion on Twitter since her quest for love on Celebs Go Dating. With more strops than Mariah Carey and Jonathan Cheban put together, Gemma's diva antics are starting to wear thin with writer and author Lucy Vine. Dear Gemma, hey, can you hear that weird, high-pitched scream of frustration somewhere off in the distance? That is me, because oh my god, what is wrong with you? I'm asking you, seriously, please explain it to me, because I do not understand why you act the way you do. All we ever hear from you, Gem, is how desperate you are to meet someone nice, settle down, have babies, and yet you are continually so indescribably awful to every man you meet. During this series of Celebs Go Dating, we've seen you do it over and over. While you ignored everyone at the singles party to sit in a corner on your phone. You haughtily dismissed a guy because he dared to call you love. When, unsurprisingly, only one man wanted to date you, you made him stand there while you decided if you would deign to go out with him, telling matchmaker Eden Blackman, "You're boring the F out of me," when he told you off. Even when you're actually on dates, you're dreadful. While you were mean to one bloke for pronouncing Prosecco wrong. You turn your nose up at a guy ordering tap water. While you stormed out of a date after 4 minutes, when you were already half an hour late turning up, because the guy called you a diva, despite your new book literally being called How to Be a Diva. And worst of all, you actually stood up poor old Lawrence, leaving him standing like an idiot for 2 hours on a train platform, clutching 2 first-class tickets for the Eurostar in his sad, tremble-y fingers. What were you doing instead? Oh, that's right, I went home, I did a marathon of the Kardashians, I had a cheeky bar of Galaxy, I had a spray tan. And I had a beautiful day. I do genuinely love your unerring self-belief, and I get it, chocolate and telly sounds dreamy, but not when it comes at the expense of someone else's feelings. Also, have you not heard of these great technological advances they call phones? You can call or text someone if you're not going to turn up, you know. You always compare yourself to Bridget Jones, hopelessly unlucky in love, but your singledom is entirely self-inflicted. And you're never going to meet anyone if you continue to be this snobby and snotty. Believe it or not, I actually get it. I've been single for 5 years, and I'm pretty set in my ways too. Everyone knows a Gemma, and in my circle of friends, I'm the Gemma, always abandoning possible relationships before they can get off the ground, or before they can see the real me. But I'm trying to do better, because love is about being vulnerable and opening yourself up to another person. It's about compromising, caring about another person, which you have yet to show any sign that you're willing to do. You're deliberately driving men away because you're scared and insecure and unable to bring your guard down. On Towie, you went back and forth with Ark for 6 years, but even when he told you he loved you in the final episode of Towie in December, you still walked away. You quit things when they get scary, it's why you only lasted 72 hours on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. But Gem, if you really do want to find love, and I really want it for you, if only so I can stop screaming into my pillow whenever you're on telly, it's time to stop being like this. It's time to stop being the GC and focus on being just Gemma. Lucy Vine's book What Fresh Hell is out 8th March. The GC's muggiest quotes on Celebs Go Dating, and you thought Mike was bad. Sometimes with the job I do with people fluffing about you, you think you're Mariah Carey sometimes. I know what I'm doing. I make my own rules, because I am fabulous, darling. Maybe I might give him my tongue next time. None of my boyfriends have ever had driving licenses because they've all been dodgy. You've called me love several times now, it's just not gonna work. I sat in traffic for 30 minutes and I thought, I dunno if I'm feeling parasitizer. How old are you? I went home, I did a marathon of the Kardashians, I had a cheeky bar of Galaxy, I had a spray tan. And I had a beautiful day. I normally stay for dessert, but I'm not going to this time. I had to rain check myself. I had to tell myself it's not Mariah Carey sitting in front of this man. I don't want to feel like I can walk all over you, because give me an inch, I will take a mile. My juices don't easily flow. I like to be wooed, whisked off my feet, and then the juice might start to flow. I had a meeting with an astrologer. I spoke to her about you. I was all confused, and I just turned the car back and went home. Like that? You'll love this. Why Muggy Mike sums up everything that's wrong with men and women today. Talia Storm, Gemma's co-star on Celebs Go Dating, exclusively talked fashion with Fabulous, read what she had to say about her unique sense of style. Gemma's date on Celebs Go Dating begged ASOS to ask if he could model for them. You have to read the perfect response.